Previously on QuestFest. Did you think that you're the only one who gets requests from the board? And he points, and there is a request that says, post reward for 3 adventurers from the Bulwark.
Wait, what? Okay, who put that up?
He looks puzzled. Well, it was just posted.
Yes, by whomst.
Well, they show up.
Right, I forgot about that.
That didn't tip you off to this place being weird?
You know,
it's a sorcerer. Well, a sorcerer. I'll tell the whole story. So, hundreds of years ago, when this town was established, he begins to start onto a long, rambling, tangent-filled, as though I'm telling a story. 15 minutes pass, and he's yet to get to what actually happened.
Thank you. Maybe write it down. Offered as a pamphlet.
A pamphlet? He looks intrigued and has begun considering, his eyes sparkling with the possibilities. But for later, for now, he points at the board. The board is clear.
We did it!
All right, well.
May I ask what kind of gnomes?
What the fuck?
I was so ready. I was like, I'm not going to talk about it. May I ask what kind of gnomes?
What the fuck?
I was so ready. I was like, I'm not going to talk unless I have to.
But
beautiful.
Are you feeling all right, Bon?
Yeah, I'm good.
Short ones.
Oh, all right. Cool.
That feels like a broad and offensive stroke, but okay.
Are you sure you're all right? There's a thing. Your voice is normally much more gruff and foul.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about it later if you want.
Okay. Sure.
Anyway.
No, you don't get to talk anymore. Hail and well met.
Done.
We've been here for like 45 minutes. My name is Lyonel Parsons. I'm here to help Oberon, it seems, complete all of the tasks to get this place back in working order, I think. Can you help me, give me the expedited version of how to accomplish that?
The A version, the shortest A version.
He looks as though a man who's restraining himself. You see his hands tightened as though he's like, must
Bullet
resist.
points, please.
He says, just come here, check task board, review, do task.
You can use prepositions, just like not, okay, yeah.
All right. Yes. Thank you for the reward. When will the next task be posted?
When it is needed.
So,
And how long you think that's going to be?
Are you sure you're all right? I've known you for how many years now?
Well, the apprentices seem to have really started contributing their weight, so I don't think there'll be any more need for you to participate in the daily activities that we're getting looked over. Potentially tomorrow morning. We have a trader coming in, so we typically tend to see.
You just had a trader today.
Well, yes, we try to have at least a different one every couple of days.
different
since
one, okay.
when?
Since the establishment of this fine town.
Okay, the guards are pulling their weight. The apprentices, Schema's getting out of bed in the morning?
He made breakfast for the whole town.
He did not, you fucking liar. He would never.
Well,
Okay. Oh, that was a little bit rough. I'm sorry. I have been here for months. I would like to think I know a little bit of how things operate. You What is happening right now? I came into town. It looks different. You weren't the mayor this morning. You were just an elder, and now you're telling me all these people are actually contributing?
I was democratically elected.
Today?
No. I've been the mayor for most of my life.
That is not how mayorships work.
Well, I keep getting reelected. Who else would be mayor? Can you imagine Tim? Could you imagine Tim as the mayor? God bless, we'd never get anything done.
Brian, can I roll an insight check to see if I think this guy doesn't actually know what we know about?
Feel free to roll insight.
Things being different.
I'll roll
Just 10.
13.
14.
He seems, to best you can tell, to be talking with the certainty of someone who is utterly confused to be questioned.
You know what, Ober? I believe that Monsieur Mayor here has this all under control. I think we could probably just come back and check the board in the morning, and in the meantime, we could talk. I think maybe I'm getting a better understanding of the situation around here.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll check in the morning like I always do. Do I always do that? Is this a thing?
The mayor shrinks back. Yes, you've been here. You've been our most trustworthy. In fact, they left you a gift.
Thank you.
Ober looks down at the gift. What is it?
It's wrapped. It's a box.
Okay. That's lovely paper. My compliments to whoever did the job.
It was Tam. Tam is very lazy.
Good day.
He grabs the box and then he just leaves.
Do you grab your coin as well?
Yes, he also grabs the coin in the box and one sweeping, arm out, one sweep, he grabs both and then just leaves.
I want to try a thing.
Uh-oh.
I take my bag of coin, and I think Bonbon and I are used to quick interactions. So I think I swipe the bag of coin for Bonbon straight at them. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for that?
Sure.
I just want to
roll a dexterity save.
Try to catch it. 14.
How?
I think quick. Can I try and do sleight of hand?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand. I think that's Or what's your passive sleight of hand? Because are you deliberately attempting to make this difficult?
No, I just I think that it's
gesture.
it's expedience. Yeah. I think that's just a thing we do.
So what would your sleight of hand be if you did it at 10, so average, plus your skill?
17.
So you fail as though it's an unfamiliar. Well,
I should ask
do you
that
have
first.
advantage
Would that
on
be
the
an?
No, it's only against magic.
No. But I mean,
What?
based
I
on the
mean-
fact that it's a familiar gesture, do you at this moment have
Yes.
advantage?
I would know that it was
You
a
would
thing.
know.
Then
Okay.
Yes.
Then roll with advantage.
Well, it was still failed.
We can make it. I mean, if you would know, I can scratch
mean-
this whole thing. I just.
No, I think there's something to it.
Cameron was trying to do a thing.
It'll still be confusing for you.
Well, and I
Okay.
think that I think that this is actually, yeah. So I think that given the circumstances, I think the failure is warranted.
Yeah.
So
I'll just drop it and be like, ah, shit. And just pick it back up. Like nothing happened.
Lionel's head is in their palm of their hand, and
We're outside now. We're leaving.
all right. Yes, Bonbon, are you coming too?
Yeah, where else would I go?
Okay. Are we going back to the cabin?
Obern's just kind of standing outside, tapping his foot and waiting.
I mean, I've caught up with you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is immaculate. Tam could not do this. This is hand curled ribbon. Tam would never do this.
Oberon, I think it seems that the occupants of this place are tied to the progress of this place. It seems like from our trader friend that since the bulwark was left to disrepair, no adventurers coming to keep it up. I think it regressed, maybe. And I think maybe the inhabitants of it also did. So maybe with us helping to build it back up, they are progressing as well, but they don't know that it ever happened. It's new to me too, and I'm also notably shaken by Bonbon over here. What is
so
wrong
what the
with...
fuck is up with this?
Well, we see, I guess the Bonbon that you know isn't really me, but also is kind of me.
I touch my finger to your forehead.
Yeah, I'm real, honey.
Okay.
I mean, you can call me Bonbon, but my original name was Bonnie, if that makes you feel better.
Okay. Which one do you prefer, I suppose?
Oh, either. I don't care.
Okay.
The other one, do not call them Bonnie.
Okay, how have I known the other one so long and never met you?
Well, there's never been really much need for me. Bonbon kind of took over, and it's kind of been in control for a long time.
Okay, cool. Lyonel is fucking perplexed. This is weird. Okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you, Bonnie.
Nice to meet you, formally.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I need a break. Can we get a drink, a drink or something?
Is this magic or is this just like a mind thing?
Oh, I think it's a mind thing.
Okay.
Nobody cast a spell on me or anything.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know what the traitor did to make me here, but I've been here the whole time.
Is that what he... Okay. Oberon, Bonnie, I guess. Do you want a drink?
Yeah,
It's on
sure.
me.
It's I'll take New town. What the hardest stuff they have is now.
So I guess we go to the inn would be where the bar is, right?
So as you enter the inn, it has a warm, crackling firewood that you recently chopped.
Is it though? Is it really?
So confused.
All of the consumables are the same until there's upgrades, and but you keep the same. This is the same exact bundle of wood I chopped down yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could examine the wood.
Oberon is not feeling up to that right now. He's not.
So you enter. You know the innkeeper, Doc.
Wave to her.
She waves back. Doc, for those entering now, is what looks to be the appearance of a tiefling with red skin and corn-colored hair that gives off the impression of torchlight. Seems to radiate.
Oh, cool.
She has a pleasant alto as she sort of chimes a hello as you walk in. And her daughter, Lim, is in the corner, and she looks to be folding napkins or some sort of cloth. It's difficult to tell if it's laundry or linens for dinner.
And her being a tiefling, her daughter would share the same appearance because it's a blood curse rather than a recessive or a dominant trait.
The only difference, because it's a good call, you were correct, is that Lim, her hair spirals out in long natural curls, and it is blue at its roots and transitions to an orange and red towards the ends.
Well met. We're new in town. I will take 2 of your strongest drink, and my compatriots here will have whatever they like on me.
Doc nods. You know her to be sort of the quiet type. She reaches underneath the bar and pulls out 3 glasses in one fluid motion, and then puts 3 different bottles on the table. 1 wine, 1 clear liquor, and 1 brown liquor. She sort of gestures.
I go for whatever the brown spirit is.
Dorvish Good choice. She pours a finger and slides it to you and looks expectantly at the other two.
Yeah, I'll have the dwarvish stuff.
What's the white one?
That is something I traded with the new gnomes.
I'll try it.
She slides it over and removes the cork and pours. It smells floral, lavendery, with a hint of juniper.
That's gin.
Pours you a finger and then slides it over.
Cheers to making your acquaintance, Bonnie. And to yours as well, Oberon. What a fucking day we've had.
Boy, isn't it?
You notice she leaves the bottles with you and then takes the wine that you didn't touch.
Thank you, Doc.
She just sort of gives a brief, small smile back and then waves and then turns around as though not expecting payment.
Is there like a pricing list on the... Okay.
I'm assuming we'll settle up with her afterwards. I don't know. There might be new rules now. I don't even know at this point, man.
I genuinely don't know where to go from here.
Brian
Other
leans
than-
back in his chair to let the role playing begin.
So everything I know about the town, I'm just gonna ball up and throw out the window.
But how did you know? How did you know that he was the mayor? It seemed like you didn't know, and then you did.
I said it. I mean, Tim said it first, and I didn't It didn't feel. I don't know. Like it. It felt like something that you don't question. Of course, there's a mayor. It's a town. Of course, there's a mayor. And then it just kind of dropped into my head of like, oh, that's right. He's the mayor and the elder, except no, he wasn't. He was just the elder because a town that size wouldn't have a mayor. It's just a small like village, except now it's a town and it's bigger and it's nicer and there's like democratic elections, which feels new.
Which feels new. This was a purely feudal system last time.
I mean, they didn't need democratic elections because there weren't that many people. It was just like there's an elder. He's kind of in charge. There's just it's just kind of a thing. It's a setup system. You know, it's whatever. Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Does this happen a lot? Every time you do a task?
I can't say that it does. If it did, I feel like I would be a lot more frazzled on the daily.
Okay, let's approach this in a logical manner. Why don't we note what we know
Okay.
and then roll with the punches as things change? It seems things are changing.
Okay.
Whatever you have done seems to have helped, and whatever we have provided coming here seems to have helped it change as well.
I've been here for months. I've been helping for months, and nothing. Like, was I not doing enough? I don't know. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot. Okay. What I know. Focus, ground. What do I know? Okay. So that was Doc. She's the innkeeper. She's the owner. That's her daughter over there in the corner, Lim. She's, oh God, which was she dating? I don't know. It's, I think she's dating Tim. So, yeah, I'm assuming Tim is still the same person we left before and hasn't also changed. He might have a much bigger, nicer farm. We might not have to go help him fix his crops. The crops might be fixed by now. Who the fuck knows?
How long do you say you take here with the first drinks, second drinks?
I don't know.
Hour?
Yeah,
Pretty
but
reasonable?
Yeah.
Bonnie, please excuse me. It's going to take me a minute to get used to.
That's all right.
This clear spirit here, this floral arrangement we have here. Is it, do you like this?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Awesome. Fantastic. I'll pour them another glass.
Mind if I try some of that?
Oh, yeah, sure. She left the bottle.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Take a
I'd
swig.
say I think maybe hour or so we're just gathering our bearings. I think we're
After the first hour or so, villagers begin to pour in, and they all seem to recognize you and greet you as though you are familiarly unfamiliar. They recognize that you are two new people who are adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
How they necessarily know that,
it's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar.
There it is.
Cameron,
damn it,
Good
Bean Dad.
translation.
Damn it, Beans Dad.
Yeah, as they're coming in, I'll just kind of point out and introduce and aside to Lyonel and Bonnie and just
Do they seem strangely familiar to us, or are we genuinely just like, this is the first time I've ever seen this person?
This is definitely the first time
Okay.
you've seen them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll point out, that's Tim and Pam. They're the seamstress and apprentice. They don't say anything to them if you don't want everybody knowing about it. But they're also why I know juicy stuff about everybody. So it's kind of the give and take around here, and just keep going along with that and just pointing out people.
They all seem as you left them, mostly. There does seem to be a few quirks here and there, specifically the apprentices you've noticed. As they make their way in, seem to be working harder. Less need for motivation. They just seem more jovial in general. In fact, the town itself seems more uplifted. If you stay until dinner, it seems that mostly the entire town has seemingly come for dinner. And the inn is just absolutely booming, bustling. Lim and Doc are hardly able to keep up with orders, and pretty quickly they start to break into sort of casual folk songs. Someone will sit up in front and lead them in sort of traditional songs or just music in general. Somebody breaks out a lute at one point. They play, but not well. It's grim. But they don't play poorly, and it's fun, or at least the town seems to think so. I'm not sure what you're thinking as the beating of alcohol begins to sing in your blood. What you're drinking is strong. Once you begin to have that second pour, you all will roll Constitution saves.
That's not very good.
15.
Success.
8.
Fail.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
Success. Lionel
Lionel's losing it over here.
beginning to feel. Well, that's only the second. So you are
I mean, he's
tipsy.
losing it in general.
Yeah.
If you go into a third glass, you will have to roll again.
Baby, you know I am.
He said tipsy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
It's because you have to do everything so fast, and I'm taking it slow. That's why we're doing this the way it is.
Yeah, I think we could help each other out on that point. You're a good guy.
Thank you.
I'd down another glass.
Oh my god.
All right. Third con saves.
Okay.
Second, I should say.
Third better.
20. Not 20.
15.
You succeed this time.
13.
You fail.
I'm keeping it together.
Bonnie's over here just drinking you guys under the table. She seems perfectly put together. You are officially getting to fairly intoxicated.
Okay. Lyonel is.
Lionel, I should say.
Yeah, and that was crazy today. I know I put on a facade of confidence, but that giant lizard was fucking scary, man. I can't believe I took that thing down by myself. But man, when I got up top, it looked like you were pretty formidable yourself.
Well, it went good. How did you take that on all by yourself, though?
I'm fast. I'm just If you heard the phrase cat-like reflexes, it's they're not shitting you when they say that. I'm really fucking fast and I got a really fucking sharp sword, if you know what I mean.
Why did that need,
And I'm
if you know what I mean? That feels pretty straightforward.
I don't know.
Okay.
He does sometimes you get a little drunk, you talk out of your ass.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And I'm just really sneaky. Bonnie, you, I guess, were you around to see that fight earlier today?
Yeah, I saw you. You did pretty good.
Thanks. Bon did good too.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's still fucking me up.
yeah.
God.
Well, okay. I mean, I understand what's happening. I've heard of that. It's it's a thing that happens. I think maybe even maybe even some of my village, like someone in there has the same condition. So like it's come across, like I've come across it before.
Not even just. You're much more pleasant than Bon Bon. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
So how I never understood, how does it work? Is it like you're just watching the whole time?
Well,
Or
sometimes I'm watching. Sometimes it seems like like you were talking about earlier. Like sometimes I wake up and stuff happened, but I wasn't there for it.
oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then other times I'm like there and aware and like I can take over if I want to. But
Boy,
I felt real bad when we broke your door. I really wanted to fix it, but I didn't know how.
It's fine. My door's probably fixed.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah, you're
kind of
right.
thinking about that. I might have a nicer house. That would be okay.
We should go check that out.
We should.
Wow, boy, oh boy, there's some shit that Bon Bon and I got into that I hope you haven't seen.
I probably have.
Is my stew okay?
That's what we're cruising.
Oh God, nothing like that.
That's what we're concerned about.
No, absolutely not. On that note, do you want to head back there? I suppose, is it okay if we come along with you?
Sure. Yeah, I might have an extra bed now. I don't know.
I have a bedroll. I'm not above sleeping on a bed.
Okay. I mean, we can make something work. If I can sleep in my shell, it's fine. We can make something work. Yeah.
I'm pretty small.
You are. It's fair. So yeah, no, we can head back. Let me square up with sorry, Doc.
Yeah.
You're buying. No, let me square up with Doc.
Doc, I'm ready to pay for our drinks.
She waves back and says, "We're square. You helped the town."
You sure?
Has that ever happened before?
No, she's a notorious penny pincher.
She doesn't give anything for free. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you, as always.
She gives a blazing smile back. She looks, not literally, but seems 10 years younger in the vibrant atmosphere of the inn.
She is not that cheerful ever. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lionel, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yes, I'm I'm perfectly fine.
Oberon, you look like you're keeping it together pretty well, but I don't know about this one.
Oberon and I failed the same amount of constitution saves.
Not as badly though.
I have a lot more like body weight to distribute it out, so most of it's my shell though.
Oh,
but
not,
it's fine.
Not that much
We'll-
more.
Yeah, we'll brisk walk. We'll We'll
heard.
We'll burn some of it off. Don't run!
Start running.
Lionel, classic drunk runs.
No, it's just a jog, but I still jog twice as fast as he
Just
runs.
going.
Jesus.
I think I have enough wits about me to look back and see that. Oh yeah, sorry.
You even know where you're going?
Yeah, I think it's the same path that I came down to get to town.
Yeah, okay.
So you make your way back to the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
As you reach the clearing, you see the cabin and note that around it, it looks as though more trees have been felled than there were when you'd left this morning. And the cabin itself looks larger.
Now that's definitely new.
No, that's bigger. That's
Your door is fixed.
okay. Well, there we go. We're fine. We're square on that. The fuck is happening? And, Oberon just knocks open the door, walks inside. How different is the inside?
So the initial room is exactly the same as you left it. Set up complete with your stew
I was like, how's the stew?
in the fireplace. Everything in that initial room looks exactly the same. However, branching off now from the room, there look to be 2 additional rooms.
Of course there are.
Amazing.
Giving you a grand total of 3 rooms. And there is another now back door to the cabin.
Okay. I mean, this all feels like changes I would have made to respond to having 2 new guests and also wanting easier access to the lake.
Maybe no, that's fucking crazy. Maybe the bulwark knows we're here.
Oh, yeah, I'm
It's a
pretty
magic
sure.
house. Yeah, of course it does.
I mean, I didn't really want to be here, but the bulwark is awfully accommodating.
Honestly is.
Maybe we're thinking of the entity that is the bulwark in the wrong way. Maybe it's maybe it's ready for us to be here. Maybe it's ready for more people to be
Honey,
here. I
maybe
don't
you
know.
need to go to bed.
No, I'm good. I could probably take another drink or 2.
I mean, you
before
did
I'm-
get pretty fucked up today in different ways,
No,
actually.
I still have 10 whole hit points.
Yeah.
Lionel's voice is like falling apart.
It's great.
I'm letting all my
I
like
love it.
noble proper things down.
So how much do you stay up, or are you...
I think
What'd you get? What was your what was your present?
I forgot. Hang on. And Oberon digs into his pack and pulls out the present, probably somewhat more wrinkled. And it's like, I still can't believe that Tab did this. Tab does not have the patience for this sort of thing. I don't know. And he just rips the paper off. What is inside?
So you open the package, and inside is a small box, probably it's like 2.5 feet across, and then fairly thin, jewelry box size but longer.
Okay.
And when you open the box, you see what looks to be almost like a shelf. It is clearly bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Whoa, I did drink a lot, didn't I?
And there is a flat metal surface running the length of the package.
Cool. Oberon takes it out, turns
So-
it over, looks at it.
If you pull from the box, a shield is removed.
Ooh.
Okay. What?
And so you end up with a full... Wow, I can't remember what it's called. What is the Hylian shield from Legend
Kite
of
shield.
Zelda? Yeah, what is the style of shield that is
Kite
called?
shield.
Kite shield. Thank you. Cut that, please. I was like, oh my gosh. You pull a kite shield out. Smaller. It's not like full on, all the way down, but very easy for you to wield. It is
Okay.
lighter than you would expect such a thing to be.
Is it metal? He's a druid.
It does not appear to be metal,
Oh.
but it doesn't appear to be wood. It is a substance that seems to be almost gossamer, like maybe spider silk would be.
Oh. Can I like roll a
You can roll a
what would it be?
we'll do investigation. I think
Investigation?
I think that's the appropriate check here.
History?
Arcana would also work.
Arcana?
Nature in this case
Nature,
is
okay.
appropriate. It is worth
I'll
noting
just
that
go
once
with
you
a
remove the
+1.
shield, the box itself closes automatically. And if you open the box again, it is just a standard size box.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
I'm loving this die. I switched my dice because I've been rolling like notoriously bad with Lyonel's dice set. 20.
Nice.
I didn't get it. I got 2.
7.
Lionel, in your drunken stupor, you recognize this as to be built upon presumably some sort of natural frame, but is indeed made of spider silk, spun finely, and then laid upon a shield in such a manner as to create an almost impenetrable barrier.
I say like I pull out like one claw and like run it back ways so it doesn't like scratch on it, but like I just feeling the tensile strength of it with the sharpness, like the hardness of my claw. I'm like, wow, it seems to be some sort of spider silk, but that's some sturdy stuff.
That's okay. This is really nice.
Yeah, can I
impressed.
check it for a tag or any sort of maker's mark or anything?
There is nothing so plain as a tag or anything, but on the front of the shield is a small symbol. And roll a remembrance check. I can't think.
History?
I guess history is probably the closest to it. Yeah.
Okay. That is another 7.
You recognize it from somewhere, but you don't know what it is. The symbol itself,
It's right there. What is it?
you know what? Both of you roll history checks, but at disadvantage.
Well,
Oh, I got a 6 on both of them.
11.
I don't think you recognize it.
Cool.
The symbol itself looks to be a sewing needle crossed with what looks to be a blacksmith's hammer.
Okay. Sewing needle and maybe the whole town went in on it. I don't know. This feels kind of out of the realm of both of them, but if they're finally talking and working together, cool. That's new.
Yeah, I don't know, Oberon. I think you shouldn't. I don't think you should worry about your efforts being in vain. I think that it seems you were gifted with this, and that
I mean, I'm not
your efforts have gone unnoticed.
I'm not necessarily worried about my efforts being in vain. It's just like I worked really hard to get to know this town, and I worked really hard getting to know the people. And knowing that, like, and finding out that, like, this information that I have learned and gathered and, like, gotten from the people is now different. It's just like, it feels like something was ripped away from me, you know? Like, I spent time with these people, and they taught me all these things about the town, and now it's different. And it's like all that time, I don't know. It's I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go over and like put the venison in the stew and like spice it up again, doctor it up.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy.
It'll be ready in the morning.
Can Lionel go out the back door, the new back door?
You sure can. When you open the back door, you see the lake, and you see a outhouse that wasn't there before.
Just an outhouse.
There's something there that wasn't there before.
It was a latrine before, so
You did mention a latrine before.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like worried about this drunk boy wandering the woods. I'm like, Lionel!
I'm just looking at the lake.
Okay.
It's pretty at night.
You can't swim very well. You're a cat.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I guess I go back in.
Is there anything different about the lake?
I don't think I saw the lake before.
Okay. Well, it was there. So that hasn't changed.
It is still there.
Cool.
Cool. So go to bed and check the board in the morning.
Yeah, that's pretty much the speed of things around here. We'll regauge how that speed has changed, but yeah, I think right now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just kind of out of fucks to give. I'm working real hard to be pleasant to be around right now. But you both have a good night. I'm gonna turn over. It is not because it is because I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I really just want to sleep.
Okay, good night.
Okay, good night. Oberon turns over.
Just flops into bed.
Bonnie, I think I'm gonna turn in too.
That's a
think
good
I've had it
choice.
for the day. Could tomorrow morning? Do you know? Am I gonna be with Spawn Bonnie to be?
I don't usually know.
Okay, I'll just play it by ear. It's been a real pleasure meeting you.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
The next morning, all three of you wake up
That's good.
in tight, cramped quarters.
Oh no.
And you can
What?
hear the sound of thumping, as though almost something pushing against the wind. A boom, 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 boom.
What the hell?
You're in a tight, what almost appears to be inside of a ship, crew quarters of sorts. You have Lyonel on one bed, Bonnie on the other, and Oberon. You are on your bed across from them. You're not on the same bed. You're above each other. Sorry to clarify.
Yes.
Okay,
The,
where are
what
we?
the?
You hear shouting in the distance coming and the thud of boots as they are tromping. And you hear, battle stations!